Hello and welcome. Right, I have got the mower going on the other field. We've got to grab the windrower and go straight into a time lapse. We're doing the other field one last time, and then we're going to get on with doing these pigs because I think we're about there. We're going to do as best we can. We're going to literally harness all of our businesses that we built, and I'm quite pleased. These are unique. We've never done this before, so it's nice to find good new partners. I do love the fact that the productions are. It's also difficult. You've got to try and find. I always find, well, if you're headed for realism, you've got to try to head for realistic, where it's not so stupendous that it's unbelievable. So I am aiming for that. Right, let's get cracking. We can talk afterwards. Yeah, so I'm going to say my words, we're going to go straight into a time lapse, and we should chat properly afterwards. So I'm going to see you guys and gals on the other side. There we were, done. Yes, I thought I'd have a bit of go with the my old faithful friend. Yeah, it could really do with being the bigger horsepower. But to be honest, to what we do, it doesn't need to really be a powerhouse to chug along nicely. It's a bit of a struggle up the hill, but it manages it. It's yeah, it can do it. It's not much of a hill, I realised. It's yeah. How well did we do in total? Because I think we did quite well. Yeah, we actually got about the same as last time, even though we didn't fertilise because we cut more grass. So we sort of equalised the fact that we didn't do the fertilising basically on the other fields. So we didn't really lose much because of the extra grass that we got. So 111 tonnes of grass. I think I've switched everything back on. We'll have a quick look. I don't want to ruin this really. Obviously we've fertilised and limed. This will be the last cut. So yeah, what I'm really interested in doing now is the pigs. Yes. I'll put the pigs in, but we're going to feed them next session. Yeah, I'm going to usually have a session of like the pigs are coming in. So most of the extreme series I'm doing at the minute, I'm doing 7 sessions just to sort of highlight them out, and really going to leave it to yourselves as to which ones we're going to do going forwards, or whether we park them all and do them all as a full bodied let's play, or whether I just continue to go through the maps and just show you on those days where I can't manage the full big let's plays, or I just do an extreme session over the weekend. And then I'm trying to, and I am sticking to it, and I'm actually managing to do at least one full session that's posted a week. Usually 2 or 3 of the big let's plays are posted every week, usually. So we're not really getting behind or anything like that. But yeah, at the weekend I tend to be doing these extreme series quite a bit, but it's working out quite well, I think. But if you disagree, I really would love to hear from you, truthfully. But yeah, I'm aiming for 7 sessions and then parking it. Some of them I did a little bit more new mini run. I got a bit carried away with that. The first one that was on the normal economy, that was really the brainchild of the extreme series, where I thought I can do this better. I think I'm ready for doing hard economies. I think with the mods that we've got and with the knowledge I've got of the game, mainly the mods that you've got, I think we're about ready to actually do what I would have done on FS19, which is hard economy, when I got a feel for the game a little bit better. And I'm quite happy. And also, this is new productions that I'm not really totally familiar with, and I'm still quite pleased with how I've done. Yeah, very, very chuffed. I'm hoping this is going to come in, because it's not overpowering. Yeah, I really am. I'm hoping that comes in on a few letters, and also this new one as well. Yeah, this is quite amazing. The homebrewed productions, really do love it. So yeah, I'm quite sure the production shed and that will work together well, and I'm hoping this has been changed a little bit, but I'm hoping that I am. No, going through there. We can't get through there. And then let's fill this up with water. I keep forgetting and leaving this here. I think we're doing quite well with the water inside there. I think we had 177 tonnes. Yeah, we've still got 177 tonnes. We will do another 20 tonnes, and we're not quite in the right place. Smash it. So then, remind myself the sales, because sometimes things drop. Yeah, that. Oh no, that was. No, that is all right. I remember seeing all of that. So yeah, we're going to go through till October morning. No, we were going to do the pigs. Stop wanting to flow quite that well. We want to put the pigs down. Now, that we may have to do a little bit of. There's going to be residue of that I'm going to need to do a little tiny bit of smoothing. That fantastic trick. just to like, yeah, get rid of any loose grass so that it doesn't say there's something in the way. I think that, yeah, no, it shouldn't be coming down there. Yeah, and I should show you what I was on about with the Missy B. I was literally scouring. This is what I had on Sri Lanka, and this is no, it's not. You're in the wrong thing. That thing was not that at all. Yeah, this is what we had on Sri Lanka, and this I think is what we're going to place on this. So it's at 5 grand, so there's going to be a bit of a pop. Yeah, you can see which end as well. Trying to think, do we? That's going to build that up, so we could really do with dropping that end down quite a bit. Trying to think the best way we could do this. Now then, the bit you need to go to though is that. So really, if anything, it needs to be done that away. Is that going to be about the best we can manage, I think? I'm not going to do it. I'm going to show you the others as well. Although, yeah, I want to show you in the space. So that's the Alien Gym one, the AJ Tech. I was considering these, but I thought, well, yeah, but that defeats the object. You need manure and thing that we're trying to work with our businesses closely, and you need a traditional model for that. So there were these ones, 90 grand. Oh, don't get me wrong, we could afford it, but then we can't afford any pigs. Thing is, the beauty of pigs is obviously, yeah, this is another one. The Cookie Cat, I love this actual series. It's a cracker. Again, the mini, it's a bit dear for us. The Alan Jim one, the AJ Tech one, is cracking. It really is amazing. And again, it's, if you look at the build, it's maybe a little bit, it's a fairly basic building. This is the one by Missy P, large pig pen by Missy B, but as I said, it won't fit on. It won't, and if we do, it won't fit down there either. You'd have to buy its own big field for it, really. Which, don't get me wrong, the price is great, and also 350, so 80 pigs more. But it's yeah, there's probably space for us. There's this one as well, again, but only 80. This one I loaded, yeah, I did 400. This was nice, and obviously you can squeeze this on here, but that would take a lot more. I don't get me wrong, we've got more scope really for the animals and would fit quite nicely. Never had it either, but yeah, you can see which end we need to. Okay. You can. There's a certain spot where it was flickering. Oh my life! Yeah, I'm not surprised. That's 15 odd grands of like level, and it would lift a mountain at the bottom end. So we'd really need to dig a lot out of this end. I'm trying to think how that would go. Yeah, you'd have to start leveling from that point all the way to the top of the thing. That's a lot of leveling. That's going to cost a fortune to do that. I'd like to do it in a way, because I've never had this one. But yeah, this is the one that I saw earlier. But the AJ Tech, again, I'm taking up half of. I don't know though, really. In another way, I'm opening up this entire top end of the thing for other going forward. So do we do that? I'd always love to. I mean, I've done the AJ Tech one. Don't get me wrong, it's gorgeous. But I do like to sort of feature, if I possibly can. There's this one as well. This is beautiful. 150 pigs, a little bit smaller. Had this on the White Farm, obviously in amongst the entire building set that you've got on that. Is it? It's a little less leveling though. Do we do 150? I don't know. I'd like to go big, really. If I'm honest, I really do like that other one. Don't get me wrong. I mean, yeah. I just think it would go really well. So we need to check. We might have to move the. It's sort of. Can we go down to see how much? Oh, there's a lot of leveling. There is, but we'd have to start down at that end. And let's have a look. Let's try and have a go. Let's save the game and be clever for once. And also stick the interactive zone markers on before we actually start. Yeah, that's not a bad place to be. So then, at least that way, if we make an absolute pig's ear of it. Yeah, I know, my bad. Yeah, so it was about here was where we start. So I want to be sideways so I can pull to the right. Get the angle right like that, and then we need to do the leveling. We need to go fairly big. I would say that's about the right width. That should pull all the way straight up. I know it's gonna cost us a lot. Right the way to the top of the field. Nearly there. I should say that's not far off ish, but if it's not quite wide enough it's not going to work, so we'll have to do it again. I always find, I've got to be honest, whenever you do this, I've never got this to work yet, ever. Not really, not properly. So well, it's not bad. No, we don't really know with this one where this is going to be, how you actually get into it and that. We've loaded... Oh no, that's the back of the building. If we do V mode, will it still sit in that groove? Ooh, he says as he drops his gamepad on the floor and twizzles around like a mad thing. Apologies if I've woken anybody up on this Sunday night. Yeah, my bad. Right, let's have a look. So no, that is the right way. I don't know where you get in though. There's doors there, and you need to get down on it. There's a door there. That looks more like a human door. It looks about right. It doesn't look far off level-wise, although I don't think we're too far out, but it still does weird things in V mode. But it might do. It's going to do a bit more damage. We might not be able to afford the pigs today. I think that's not far off. Well, we've saved the game. Now, do we save the game again without levelling? Thinking about it, because I don't think that's too far out. Apologies for but the trouble is, it's if you know you're close. Right, let's do a tiny little bit more. I'd just like to do a little bit more levelling just on this bit here, because it doesn't seem to be quite right on that edge. And as I said, I understand that we might need to do one more thing till tomorrow because we can't quite afford. Well, if we put the animal enclosure in, it's half of the battle. So yeah, if I have to do that a little bit again, I'm happy. Right, let's try this one last time. Hopefully this will be it. So then we want to fail. Oh no, it's the right way. I think that's about right. Also, do we? We really need to look the other side to see how close we are. Oh, I can't zoom out because it's the camera angle. Yeah, I can't get it all in one sort of like hit. Can we look up the field a little bit and see that end? Because that's not far off. Let's try that. We can always reload. Right, let's have a look how well we did now. Obviously, yeah, there's going to be a bit of fixing. There always is when you do V mode, because it's not, the floor level's not right, because you basically lifted it. So much for the levelling though. Was we levelled from that point? Definitely. It's not. How much is there though? Don't care that there's a bank like that. That's not really a problem. Yeah, it is a bit of a problem. This looks like the end that we need to go into. Can we work with it? Probably, but I don't think we'll be putting pigs in today. Can we get... This is the bit spot down there where we actually do the animals. And that's where we tip, so we need to get that right. Right, let's have a look. Can we fix this, or do we need to reload? If so, do you know, I think I will. I'm going to reload, yeah, because I reckon it's still useful, because we know what we need to fix. We need to do a little bit more wider on this end, really, and let's have a look. I think we're not far off. We needed to do a little bit more on this side, I would say, and then I tell you what, the other thing I'm going to do is I'm going to shift that out at the top. I think that's getting in the way, the object, and that also does weird things too. So I'm going to see you shifted the conveyor. We know that we've really got to take a bit more of that bank out, especially at the top. So yeah, I think we'll probably though end up with not having the pigs today. I can't see it happening, because I think by the time we finished doing the it's not a crime. I mean, yeah, it's you start from about there and go all the way without the conveyor being there. I think, oh, that seems to be dinting in a little bit, really. And then what we need to do is a bit of softening here, where the tractor's going to come down to actually meet that top section. Right, I think we need a bit more intensity. It needs to be fairly strong, that does. So it's got to be a bit of a ramp down, because we know it's going to be... This, luckily, doesn't use that much. Let's soften it a little bit on that edge, although it does weird things. This is the trouble. You often waste cash doing things like this. So we're down to 94. That's only $1,000 odd, or less than $1,000 really, that it's cost us since that. Is this going to do it on normal mode now? Because I can't think. There's no trees. We've not taken any trees out. Oh, Mr. Smith, you are in the way as usual. Player in the way. Yeah, I can't remember what it says exactly, but yeah, I'd like to look from this side. Yeah, I'm trying to sort of do that there. I think it seems a little bit lifted to me, although we did the levelling from that point. It does. It's hard to say. It really is. Right, pigs, animals, pigs. We want not to see. Yeah, we want to see the back of this, like that, and still over. Oh, it must be the skirt of the. Oh, that's so annoying. It is. It's so big that I can't actually pull. Oh no, I can. See if there's a flicker anywhere. We did get a flicker originally, so why are we not getting a flicker now? Interesting. What object? It's got to be the back of the production shed. Or is it the conveyor? We're still a little bit close to the conveyor. Let's just take that out, because it is. I suppose it's such a long thing. It could be that the end of that is. It seems to me, it seems fine, but yeah, it's not really about me. It's about the game. It is. Let's try. Either that, or it really is the production shed, and in which case we're going to have to use V mode and fix it. We've got no other option. Let's bring this down here. Put it right next to the road, not too close to the road though, because otherwise it's going to cause issues with traffic, as they like all stop all of the time, which is going to be very annoying very quickly. Right, so then I would say this is probably, because we can change our vantage point to here, is that going to do it, or is it the production shed and that's causing, because that's got its little point at the back really. Please. No, it's not it. Yeah, it's got a bit. Oh, there was a flicker then. There was a flicker. Am I too close to the... It'll let me place it in someone else's field, but not let me place it... We're too close to the headland. No, we are. That is our original field, so I don't understand why I'm not on the headland at the top. It's got to be the. Oh, okay. Yeah, that's interesting. It lets do it at an angle like that. It's got to be that. So if that is the case, means we're going to have to do, we're going to have to do a lot of levelling that away. Okay, well, I'm game. If trouble is, I think it's going to damage the field next door. That's what that mod does for you, where you're allowed to, well, you have to because of the roads. I remember seeing Frithgod talking about it a long time ago. And that is that, if you need to be able to put something anywhere near a road, I would be reparably. You can't help it, can you? Unfortunately. Yeah, it's horrible. Because of course you wouldn't do that in real life. Of course you wouldn't. Right. Let's try that. I think we've done away with a row of his sunflowers. Oh, I hate doing things like that. But yeah, you can't help it, can you? It's if I damage someone's crop in real life, I'd be like charged for it. So, and now I've done that, it's not it's not letting me place it, except for in his field. It did let us do it before, we just had to angle that end out a bit. Let's have a look at the back of this, because this is getting silly now. That we can stick it in someone else's field. It's still on the headland, but not at that far end. Yeah, so say you move it towards that. Yeah, you can go in his field, and that is fine. The second you go towards our... No, we've got to do it in V mode, we've got to. Can't do that to another farmer's field, it's just tough. Right, this is not going to be pretty. No. Ooh. Right, okay, let's do some lifting. Never looks pretty, this. Not too much though, really. It's supposed to be like that. No, oh no, I think it's an optical illusion. I really thought I could see underneath it, but I don't think I can. So no, I think it is. We need to smooth it. It has gone into his field a little bit. Of course, I would just plough that, but it won't let me. Yeah, I would literally plough that back if it was... do we level that? It might be better to level. It's going to cost us, though. Right, now we need to soften. Because this has gone much, much higher than I anticipated. Much, much higher. But it is what it is. There's nothing we could do about it. The only way we can actually get it to work. It's going to be a pain to actually get the food in here though. It is. We've literally gone past the headland. Apologies, concentrating. It's terrible. This is the bit that we really need. Do we need to worry about that corner? Not really. That's all good. Yeah, definitely. Obviously, we've definitely got to. No, that's all good. That's good too. That's got a bit of. It's all good. Might be a little. No. I think some of it's because it's white. I thought I could see under there, but I don't think I could. It's just. Yeah, I will like to soften the edge in that, but at the minute we're down to 30,185. We've got pig food to buy. Do we buy that now and then go through till the morning? And yeah, because we should have a tick up from the grass. We do need to make sure we can get through the winter though, really, with the food. So I think what we'll do is we'll buy the food, switch interactive zone markers off, and we will go from there. I think I can remember it's at that top end is where we buy them. So 400 pigs. That is going to be an awful lot of pigs. Oh, does this have inbuilt manure? I don't think you can see until they're in, can you? Slurry structure. No, it hasn't got a manure point, so we need to stick that in too. So where the best bit would be, if we're manually doing it, we're actually down here. So we're going to need to do a little tiny bit more landscaping. Or do we soften up? Soften's cheaper. Should be able to soften this bit here enough that I can put a. Now the slurry point's there, so really could do is sticking it a bit higher. We have ended up softening that bit now, anyway. Right, so if we stick building silo extensions, it's in both, so it doesn't matter. I'm going to go for the Bernie, and if we flip it around, I think that's probably about right. And as long as it says connected to, we're in business. I don't think it did anything weird to anything really. I think that was quite good. Still actually got quite a lot of the field left. Not that I'm thinking of like doing the grass now, but it's quite interesting. Now the moment of truth. Connected to pigsty. Fantastic. So we're in business. So we've got that for that's completely ready. We're down to 28,000. We need to buy some. I'm not sure. I don't think I've not done any shift or anything, but I'd just like to reset it anyway because I know what I'm like. So down at the shop, we're going to buy some pig food because we've got a partner that's very, very reasonable for pig food. Otherwise, this would destroy us. They are, yeah. Until, of course, we can grow our own crops, which I'm hoping. If this turns, I'm quite really actually. There's two let's plays that stand out. No, three really. The Valley of the Old Farm. I've never liked how I took that before, so that would be a European one. Lost in the Mountains, thoroughly enjoyed that one. It's very much no man landish, you're on your own, and that's the way I took that in the end. I got that feeling that we should, got to go down to the shop because of that being cut off in the mountains. There's no, I was going to have a field point to begin with, and also this, which is a bit of a surprise. I like the new productions that we're trying out as well. So yeah, right, back to the. It is the law, isn't it? Yeah, it is. I thought it was. Right, so we need to go as many of these as we can. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. I think that might be more. 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. 15 times 5 is 75, I believe. 75 tons of pig food. Now obviously we can't afford many pigs. Do we go? Yeah, let's go and load up. I'm going to time lapse this because this is going to be a bit of a beast. So yeah, I think is the trailer down there already? Oh, we've got stuff on it. We need to grab this little lot off. Do we do? No, let's not do the messy way. Everyone gets, yeah. Ooh, this is the only mod that this happens to. It does like weird tendrils of like plastic. Right, let's grab the front loader on the tractor. Let's get this done properly. How many times much later we're going to go down the shop and also get that on, otherwise it's going to be a monster session. So, tractor. Right, I'm going to say my words. I'm going to see you guys and gals on the other side. Thank you very much for watching. I hope you're going to stick with me on this journey. And as always, as fellow shareholders on the farm, I always love to hear from you. And goodbye for now.